Hey Moo Crew! So you've all seen and loved the Moo Math and the Moo React series, but I've been seeing a lot of requests for how much the people in the videos are spending on their meals. So I'm introducing something new. This video is the first in the Moo Money series, where we figure out just how much a junk food diet really costs. This week we've got 12 of Shirin JKA's notorious junk food dinners, and just to keep you all on your toes, these are all the brands that I'm covering in this video. I want you to tell me right now which one you think is going to be the most expensive, and then by the end of the video let me know if you were right. Before I get into all the numbers, I just want to say she lives in Texas where the tax rate is 6.25%, so that is what I'm applying to the figures in the video. And then when she goes to restaurants, I'm also adding a 20% tip, which I think I'm right in saying is calculated after the tax is added. And then the very final disclaimer, I've converted it to pounds for my British friends, but obviously the conversion rate might have changed slightly by the time you actually watch this, so please do remember this is all just for fun. Right, let's get into it.
Mom and I are at Perry's Pizza and we just got an appetizer, so I'm going to show you guys. Jalapeno artichoke dip, so good.
She's eating out with her mum at Parry's Pizza restaurant. They have two appetizers between them. This artichoke jalapeno dip comes with wonton chips and carrots, and that is $10.19. She also has this Queen's Caprese salad, which is tomatoes, mozzarella, basil and olive oil for $11.29. The base price for the mac and cheese is $12.79, and then she adds on crusted shrimp for $4.99. I can't tell exactly which pizza it is, but they only do 18 or 14 inches, and this is definitely the larger size. They all sit between $25 and $27, so I've gone for 26. The total of the food is $62.96, tax included, plus $12.59 for a tip, makes the total spent $75.55.
I got the bag and the box. Hi everyone, today I got Taco Cabana. Happy Cinco de Mayo. We're just gonna dig in and I'm gonna show you exactly what I got too. I got 3 chicken flautas. I got their chicken enchiladas plate. I got their small steak quesadilla. I got their their chicken nachos, which look amazing and come in like this huge pizza box. And last up for dessert, these chocolate chimneys.
Next up from Taco Cabana, she gets 3 flautas and a dip for $6.19. The enchilada plate comes with 2 enchiladas, rice, beans and guacamole, and that is $9.79. The small steak quesadilla is $9.99, and that also comes with sour cream and guacamole. It's a really big portion of nachos, and those are $14.89. And then finally for dessert, she has 2 chocolate chimichangas. They don't have those on the menu anymore, but 2 churros are $3.79, and I imagine they would have been priced the same. So the total for this meal with tax is $47.44.
Today I am reviewing a bunch of appetizers and entrees from Gordon Ramsay that you can find at Walmart nationwide. The appetizers I will be trying out today, first up are stuffed pizza bites, crab cakes, fried chicken bites, Wellington bites, and last but not least, cheese bites.
Well, this was an easy one. They don't do all of these specific dishes in the range anymore, but every product under the Chef Ramsay brand is $6.24, so for 5 of those with tax, it is $33.15.
I got the boxes. Today I have In-N-Out, so let's eat because I'm hungry. Today I got a double, no tomatoes, add an entire ring of grilled onion, and then animal style fries, no cheese, extra grilled onions and extra sauce, which looks so good, or extra spread. And I have my dogs today, so I got them 4 of the puppy patties, they call it, so 2 for each of them. Onion wrap burger. Cheers.
Firstly, I don't understand why a double burger is called that, because it's just 2 patties, which is a double, but it is $5.89. The animal fries are $6. Then she has an onion wrapped burger, which isn't an actual menu item. It looks like she's ordered a cheeseburger and then subbed the buns for the onion, so that would still be $4.19. There's also not a set price for the puppy patties. I did see one person online say they paid $1.85, but the general consensus is that you're charged $1 per patty. So the total with tax is $21.34.
Hi guys, right now we are at Olive Garden, the place you guys have been wanting me to do since I first started TikTok, and we just ordered our food, so let me show you what we got. Okay, so for our appetizer we got the toasted ravioli, and then breadsticks, of course. I got the chicken and gnocchi soup, and I always put pepper on it, and my mom got pasta fagioli. Oh my goodness. Cheers. Breadstick. I got the chicken Alfredo with crispy chicken fritta and broccoli, and then she put more like Parmesan cheese on it, like Olive Garden does. This looks amazing. And then my mom got the eggplant Parmesan. I'm not even sure how to attempt to eat this, but this looks so good. Their Alfredo sauce looks magnificent. Okay, so we might have ordered every dessert that they have here, so that's a total of 6 desserts, and I'm really excited to try all of them, but I will see you guys when they all come out. It might be a while. All the desserts just came in, and here is the first glance at everything.
Tell me why my entire life I have assumed that breadsticks are free. I think it's because in movies, every time someone sits down at a restaurant table, they just plonk down a basket of bread. But apparently they are $4.49. They also have toasted ravioli, and that's $9.79. They've added in an extra course between their appetizer and their entree, so getting 2 soups for $8.49 each. Honestly, if you guys could see how I spell some of these words on my first listen through, let's just say I am learning a lot, especially when it comes to Italian and Mexican dishes. They have the 2 main dishes for just under $20 each, followed by 6 desserts that are all around $9. So the total for the dinner for 2 is $124.19 plus $24.84 for a tip.
I got the bag. Okay, so in honor of National Hot Dog Day, we got some hot dogs and corn dogs and onion rings from a place called Dog House in San Antonio. This is the name. And so my mom got 2 things and I got 2 things, and we're gonna try 4 things out. And then we also got their onion rings, which look amazing. So my mom got a corn dog. I got the downtown. That looks crazy amazing. My mom, her other thing, got the Tex-Mex. Oh my god. My last one that I got is the Das Brat. I feel like it's supposed to be pronounced a different way, but that's this one. And these all look amazing. I got 3 of their sauces to try. Got their chipotle aioli, their garlic aioli, and their secret sauce.
I would say the majority of the times that Shirin orders junk food, she orders 2 to 3 main meal components. I feel like she's constantly in that panic mentality of, what if it's my last chance to ever eat here again? So she has to order every single thing she likes the sound of. So here we've got Dog House. 2 of the house sausages are $10.49, and then 2 of them are from the house dogs. I don't really know what the difference between a sausage and a dog is, but the corn dog and the downtown are $7.29 and $8.99. The onion rings are just over $5, and then the sauces are $1 each. So in total with tax, it is $48.18.
I got the bag. I had a really late night and a very early morning today, so don't judge my appearance right now. Okay, official morning to you guys. This is everything I got. I got a sausage Crunchwrap meal with Baja Blast, which this is the best thing you can ever get there. And they never mess it up. It comes with the hash brown and then 2 cinnamon delights, and then I got chips and nacho cheese, and then a spicy potato soft taco, which I never go there without ordering this.
Okay, next up is Taco Bell, and this is the first of the brands that we also have in the UK, so it'll be really interesting to see a price comparison. We've got a Crunchwrap meal for $6.68, some chips and cheese sauce for $2.99, and then a soft taco for $1.19, and a Baja Blast for $3.89. That comes to $15.67, which would be £12.53. Now, if we look at the same items from a UK Taco Bell, it comes to just under £20, so it is way cheaper in the US. We don't actually have a breakfast menu, so I've compared it with the lunchtime equivalents, but I'm still surprised that the difference is that big.
We are at Red Lobster. We just ordered, and I have some Cheddar Bay biscuits that I haven't had in years that I'm going to eat right now. These look so good. Oh my god. They are piping hot. Water. Strawberry lemonade. Ooh. For our appetizer, we got this lobster pizza, which I've never tried before, so I'm going to record my reaction with you guys. Well, it's so hot. I love the basil. I just got my Caesar salad. More, even though we haven't finished this batch of biscuits yet. Those are to go. I just got my clam chowder soup. This looks so good. This is what my mom got, and it looks so good. Then this is my snow crab clusters and my lobster tail. My mom really wants me to tell you the name of her bowl, and it's called soy sesame bowl if you're curious.
I genuinely have no rationale for this, but every time I have heard the Red Lobster mentioned on a TV show, I have always thought of it as like a fine dining Italian. And now that I know what it is, I'm really sad. I am not someone who believes that you have to eat a vegan diet to feel strongly about ethical farming and the importance of the animals we use for food having a good overall well-being and living conditions. So I personally would happily sign any petition to ban live animal cooking. I was a little bit reluctant to do this one when I realised, but I also think it's really important to make space for these types of conversations and topics. So if she orders lobster, this has got to be the most expensive, right? She's ordered from all over the menu, so the only thing that it clearly is an appetizer is the half dozen biscuits. She gets 2 of those for just over $7 each. Then we've got a salad and a soup for $29 plus $4.79 for the drink. The main courses are a rice bowl for $26.39 and then a lobster claw and a lobster tail for $48. That's the main thing that stood out to me as expensive. It is 3 times the cost of a lobster tail in the UK, but I did also realise that so much of America is landlocked that seafood must have to travel really far. So if we quantify that, in England, the furthest you would ever need to travel to get fresh seafood on the beach is 70 miles, whereas in San Antonio, where Shirin is, I think it is 140 miles to the nearest beach. And that's bearing in mind that Texas is coastal, so I can't even imagine how far seafood has to go to get to the States more in the centre.
I got the bag! And I got my mom. Hi guys, today we got McDonald's, and I got a Big Mac, a McChicken, and then we got a medium french fry to share, and my mom got
my filet of fish, my 4-piece chicken nuggets, my double cheeseburger, no pickles, extra onions, and my hot mustard sauce.
and your Coke.
Oh, yes. And my Coke.
Cheers!
So now at McDonald's, we've got 4 sandwiches, a Big Mac for $6, a chicken sandwich for $3.10, a filet-o-fish for $4.59, and a double cheeseburger for $4.19, plus a medium fries for $1.89, 4 nuggets for $2.89, and a drink for $2.59. So the meal for 2 in total comes to $27.19. After the conversion, most of these items are actually slightly cheaper in the US than they would be to buy in a UK McDonald's.
We got the bag. So here's the deal. I got 24 pieces, lemon pepper, lime, and spicy Korean cube, which I think tastes like soy sauce wings. Still tastes good. And I got 4 ranches, parmesan, and fries. They forgot my corn.
Now a hefty order at the infamously expensive Wingstop. 8 wings are $14.99 and she has 24, so that's just under $45 for the chicken. The Parmesan fries are $5.29 and the ranch sauces are $1.79 each. They didn't bring her corn, but she did order it, so I've kept it in for $4.59, which means the total for the meal is $65.89. Wingstop did come to the UK in 2018, and if you bought the same items from a store here, it would be £36.20, so it's about 30% cheaper.
I got the bag. Your girl got Jollibee for the first time ever. I have no idea what to expect from all of this, but we're gonna try everything out. This is the chicken. They separate. I think there's like 3 pieces on top, 3 pieces on bottom. One's spicy, one's original. I'm not sure which one's which. And then I think this is the spaghetti, which is steaming hot. Okay. And then I think in here is the gravy, and this is the peach mango pie. So I was right. I don't know why, but they gave me this mini little cute thing of gravy, which is super cute. And then the big virgin. I don't know why I got 2. But.
So I spent some time on the Jollibee website and I still can't quite tell what cuisine it actually is supposed to be. Google says Filipino, but it doesn't actually confirm that anywhere. So she's got 6 pieces of their original chicken, and that is $20, and then a main of spaghetti for $8.74. She said they included a mini gravy, but I think that must have been part of one of the mains because they only have a large on the menu for $2.74. Then finally, a fruity dessert pie for $3.74, so the total with tax is $37.41.
I got the bag. Mickey D's gave us a free cookie. That's so kind. Okay, so I got a couple things. I got the mango pineapple smoothie that you guys really wanted me to try. That you guys said it's better than this one. And then one of you said that I should mix them, so I just got both because I'm curious and I don't want to not like that one and then miss out on my smoothie in the morning. So, actually, it's 10:22 right now, and I had to get up really early, like at 8 a.m. for a test, and so I had McDonald's breakfast. Anyway, I got a McMuffin, a biscuit, and a chicken McGriddle. I'm not saying I'm going to finish all this. First, I'm going to try this one and these 2 together, so. Okay. For me personally, I love this one much better, but let's try them together. I don't know. That's weird. But anyway, so this is the sausage, egg and cheese McMuffin, and so I'm gonna start out with that. McDonald's hash brown. Always so good. Up next is the chicken McGriddle. So I think I tried this once before and then never got it again, but I'm pretty sure I like it because I love McChickens. And so I'm gonna take some, wait, this is ketchup. No. I'm gonna take some, that's ketchup again, jeez. Okay, I'm gonna take some strawberry preservatives, aka strawberry jam, and put it on here, but first I'm gonna try it by itself. So, let's do that. I also got some syrup to see if the McGriddle pancake syrup isn't enough, so I'm just gonna try it out. First up is the strawberry preservatives. I'm just gonna squeeze a chunk right there. See? Okay. Cheers.
A McDonald's again, but this time for breakfast. She has 2 smoothies for $3.72 each, a McMuffin, a McGriddle, and a breakfast biscuit for $15.50, and a hash brown for $3.79, which seems really expensive to me because over here they're £1.50. I can't compare the other menu items because, being honest, I have no idea what the difference is between a muffin, a griddle, and a biscuit. So please do feel free to tell me in the comments. But the total of this breakfast with tax comes to $28.37.
Today we have KFC, so I got a spicy chicken sandwich. a pot pie, which I've been craving so much. 2 wings and a drum and 2 biscuits and some mac and cheese. And for the first time today, we're gonna try Bloom. That's what I was trying to say.
Nothing puts me off a brand more than when its core marketing revolves around influencers, but you can bet that if she is going to pretend to enjoy it, we are going to include it on our list. So first we've got the KFC meal, so a $6 sandwich, 3 pieces of chicken for just under $10, just over $7 for a mac and cheese and 2 biscuits, plus $6.29 for a pot pie. So the KFC meal on its own with tax is $31.26, plus $35 for Bloom. This meal comes in total to $66.15. Interestingly, I was only on the Bloom USA website for a minute before it booted me off to the UK one, and the UK sale price is actually £32, even though the US website converts to £28.
I got the bag. Today I'm trying out Henry's Puffy Tacos for the first time, so I got a few things to try, and I'm really excited. First, I'm going to try out their trio that comes with guac, their salsa, and queso. Next, I'm going to try out their lemonade, since I've been really loving lemonade recently. Ooh. Now their Puffy Tacos. I got carne guisada and shredded chicken. Ooh. Mmm. That meat is so darn good. Now for the shredded chicken. Now the beans. And rice. These are the traditional chicken enchiladas. I didn't expect them to be red. This is delicious, and the chicken is so tender. Rice and beans. Now this is their shrimp enchilada. Gotta get one of those shrimps. You have to try this. Oh my god. Oh my god.
I might be wrong, but just from looking at the pictures on Google, Henry's Puffy Tacos looks a bit more like a Mexican restaurant than a fast food place like Taco Bell, so I'm guessing it'll be a little bit more expensive in total. But the chips are only 99 cents, and then she also has 3 dips with that, so it comes to $6.24. She has a large lemonade for $3.59. That is definitely one thing that is consistently cheaper than in the UK. Drinks over here are at least £3.50 or even £4.50 in London, and we don't get free refills. She also has 2 tacos for $3.79 each, 2 sides for $5 each, and then she said she had empanadas, but they're actually called enchiritos, and they are $12.49 each for the plate style seen here. So in total with tax, the meal comes to $55.64.
I got the bag. Okay, so I finally got Dave's Hot Chicken. They're finally on Uber. First of all, the only reason I ordered from Uber is because I do not want to stand in like a 30-minute line or an hour line. And second of all, only one of us in the household can drive, and it's my mom and she works. So, yeah. I got their strawberry shake because I usually get a strawberry shake if they have it at the place every time. So I'm going to try it first. Okay, so I got a side of their mac and cheese because I just have to try it. Everyone's mac and cheese my thing. And then I got some of their kale slaw, not coleslaw, and I love kale. So I'm very excited to try these. And I got their 2 slider combo. One is hot and one is mild. And then I wanted to try just their tender without any spice on it. So I got the no spice, like a range of their flavors. If anyone tells me to try the Reaper, I'm ignoring you because I cannot handle that spice, nor do I want to be feeling like death the entire day.
England got its first ever Dave's Hot Chicken in London about 6 months ago, and it is the only one we've got, and people have lost their minds for it. So I genuinely really do want to try it. I did have Popeyes the other day for the first time and was really impressed, but apparently Dave's is much better. So she has a strawberry milkshake for $8, mac and cheese and a kale slaw for just under $4 each. The 2 slides combo meal is $14.49, and then the single tender is $5. I really need someone to explain to me why tenders come on a piece of plain bread and if people actually eat it. The total for this meal is $37.45 or £29.95. I did the same order at the only restaurant in the UK and it came to £20.15. So it's the first one that is almost exactly the same. And there we have it. So were you right about which one you thought would be most expensive? I'm guessing if you're not an idiot like me and knew that the Red Lobster sold lobster, then it probably wasn't that hard to guess. The next 2 videos will be calorie counting for 2 types of TikTokers that claim to be the epitome of health. Any guesses?